What's more important than what coin to buy is when to buy. Because in the bull rally, whatever you buy rips in price. 10x, 100x, 1000x, it's enormous. But hey, you've been expecting this promised by the crypto KOLs altcoin season since the mid of 2024. Didn't happen yet. Or maybe when Bitcoin already crossed $100,000 and Trump became a president of US, there's zero fuel for the price surge. And in this video, I'm not gonna be giving you some silly price predictions that are far-fetched. This is not what you need. What you need is the real data proved by the history so you can time the top of the cycle and sell early to make a really good returns. Bear with me up to the very end to see top 5 charts in crypto that are giving us the really important data sets to make it big this cycle. Let's circle back to the first chart, which is the altcoin season 2025. History usually rhymes. It doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Okay, and take a look here at the February 2017. When we've got the price correction, we had one of the biggest back then altcoin rallies in crypto. You can see this huge rectangle. Now, circling back to 2021, history rhymes again. February, the same month, after the same pattern on the chart with the correction, we've got the massive spike up with the new liquidity and the old coins that are shooting left and right, giving 100x returns to investors. Now we are kind of in the similar situation on the chart because February 2025, we've just had a massive correction with this weekend manipulation, whatever. And the price pattern looks pretty similar, which gives me enough data inputs to think about that, hey, history about to rhyme again, because we've got this February, March, April, like 3-month buffer zone before the summertime starts. And in the summertime, there's a saying, sell in May and go away. Everyone is gonna be chilling there. So these 3 months are extremely important. You have to lock in 60, 90 days. This is like the timing whereby the biggest golden mine will be unlocking for the crypto people. This is the first chart, okay, which is really important to understand. As we are all in crypto, we need to kind of understand what is the cause for the price action and why exactly it happened back then a couple of times before. The next one, I think, is maybe even more important, okay? This is the global liquidity M2 versus Bitcoin price. And I want to keep it really simple. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I want to just give you the exact information visually and in terms of data sets so you can understand and read the chart yourself. You don't want to just me to appear and making some video. You want just understand it yourself. You don't want to listen to any Twitter KOLs gurus. You want to open the chart and understand, hey, this is where we are. So bear with me all the way up to the very end. And by the way, I have a Telegram channel. You can subscribe there as a first link, description down below, or the QR code here on the screen, where I'm giving you my data sets, my trades, and my kind of the exact price predictions that I'm having throughout the cycle. So what does it say to us? Let's just circle back to 2017, all right? When we've got the spike with the new liquidity, this is actually more dollars printed. That's it. That's what it means, new global liquidity. The price of the BTC followed suit with a little bit of a lag in between. You see it here on the chart, right? The next up, we've got the biggest bull run in crypto history in 2021. We've got the same pattern. You see it here. The global liquidity M2 grows. It has a massive spike right here. And BTC, guess what? Guess what it does? It just follows suit. And you can see it here that in November 2021, we've got the peak of the price for any like cryptocurrency, like whatever, across the board. So this is really important. And now I see this similar pattern. Hey, we're slowly creeping in. We already renewed all-time highs with the new global liquidity M2 proxy, and BTC does the same. It just follows suit. You can see it here. The price USD and the price of the BTC. So which gives me the understanding, hey, we have not topped the cycle yet. There is still a huge room for the growth ahead of us. And the next chart proves the same point. It's MVRV score chart. Keep it really simple. What it gives you is the exact understanding whether BTC price is overvalued or undervalued. And you might ask me, Vlad, why do we talk just about BTC solely? Well, I'll give you the counterpunch with this question. Why we talk about global liquidity? Because this is something that causes the price moving up in the first place. Hey, the more money in the world, the more money is being invested to different risky or like whatever assets, right? So the macro is the first loop that we need to understand. The next up, where the liquidity trickles down to BTC as the main crypto asset in the world. And hey, from BTC, we're seeing that liquidity pours out to the altcoins, from altcoins like meme coins, smaller caps, micro caps, and everything in that sort. That's why we understand and analyze crypto today to understand, hey, what's gonna be happening likely next from 2 to 3 months. So you can see here the red space, the red level zone, right? This is where we got local all-time highs back in 2017, back in 2021, perfectly. It just kissed this red zone. This is what means when the BTC is overvalued, when the BTC is undervalued. Take a look here, 2021 and 2022 afterwards was the massive crash. So we've got a BTC for $15,000 back then in 2022, November, December, and you can see it here, the green zone on the chart. And now we are kind of in the middle, which gives me the exact data point that I'm still sticking to my predictions. These are bold predictions, but I think really, like optimistically, we're gonna be going to $150,000 to $225,000 this cycle for BTC, which means there is still at least twice that the market cap is gonna be doubled, likely, to $8 trillion all the way up to $10 trillion. Now it's $3 trillion. So analyze this one. It gives you the exact understanding. Hey, we're in the middle. We have not topped yet, and we are not in the freaking bottom. Hey, BTC $100,000. Okay. The next chart, I just love it. This is the one and single most important chart in the world right now if you want to make money in the financial markets. Global Liquidity Index. What does it mean? Hey, we've got 4-year business cycle. It means that every 4 years, the cycle returns to its beginning with the dips and corrections to be able to accumulate the chips for the cheapest price, and then these chips are giving you returns when the 4th year cycle is going to be closing the loop in the 4th year, where the price tends to be the biggest, the highest, the boldest, the strongest. So now we are kind of in the middle, the same as the BTC MVRV score here, which gives me the understanding that, hey, there is at least a half of a way to the top, but don't sink into oblivion. Don't just follow blindly this buy command, buy. Microeconomically, hey, there's gonna be like ups and downs. This is the roller coaster, guys. You need to understand this. This is a risky environment. This is the riskiest financial place in the world, crypto. But hey, we love it because of returns, isn't it? So Global Liquidity Index gives me the understanding that we're still 50% done price-wise, but time-wise, I think we are done 70%. So my prediction's gonna be that The first exit liquidity window for me is like February and March, probably the beginning of April, but like somewhere in between. And then the next one, November and December this year, 2026. I'm not sure, because I guess I guess there's a kind of this small overheat that I'm smelling on the markets, but we will see. I'm not gonna be going too long in the future. Let's just stay sober and be mindful of managing this short to middle term our returns. And the last but not the least chart is the PI cycle top indicator, and I love it, and you will love it. Why? Because it's simple. And it gives you the data set. You don't need to be the techie nerd. You don't need to have a PhD in finance and just stroking the keyboard to understand where are we at. No, take a look here. Everything has been written. There's a one moving average, which is 111-day moving average, and there's another moving average, which is 350-day moving average times 2. Each times they are crossing, all of a sudden we are hitting top of the cycle. Don't believe me? Believe the chart. Take a look at the 2017. So we've got the top of the cycle right here, and a little bit slightly after, we've got the cross of these two moving averages. Back to 2021, we've got the local all-time high when these two moving averages crossed. Oh my God, magic. Not magic, just the historical data, okay? We were pretty close, by the way, in the middle, in April of 2024, for these two averages to cross. Didn't happen. And now the dispersity is quite wide, I would say. This big, is sizing, which gives me the understanding that, hey, now like I said, 50% done price-wise, and let's see when they're gonna be moving closer to each other to cross, and then, there we'll top the cycle, we will sell oral assets, buy the yacht, buy the mansion in Dubai, and just chill when the bear market will come, okay? I hope, guys, you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button right now. And subscribe to the channel to not miss any of the future alpha. I really appreciate you. And hey, let me know your opinion about where are we at in the cycle in the comments down below. We are 50% down, we are 70% down, we are just 100% down, I'm out. Let me know your data set. And if you're ready for my alpha room in Telegram, join it here or the first link description down below. I'll be waiting for you guys there. And hey, stay blessed, stay rich, and make it big this cycle. Boom.